Grand Rising, beloveds. How are you guys doing this evening? I'm doing wonderful. I wanted to take just a few moments and touch bases with you on what's going on in and on this nation concerning all of these train derailments. Guys, I know you're seeing it. It's all over the news. And it is, I tell you, it's chaotic. I'm hearing, I think, 6 this far, maybe 6 derailments. And I know there was a vehicle carrying some chemicals that I don't know if it exploded or whatever in Arizona. I didn't get much of the specifics on that, but that's another chemical explosion. I'll just say that. I don't know if the vehicle turned over or exactly, what caused it. Well, we know what's at the root of what's causing these different, derailments. But I'm not sure if the vehicle turned over or what, but that was an incident that happened in Tucson, Arizona. Then you got one in, I think, South Carolina. There was a train derailment there, a train derailment I hear in Detroit, one in Kissimmee, Florida. There's been several other places. Guys, it is so obvious that we are under a biochemical attack. Definitely an attack. It's so obvious what's going on this planet. You would have to be blind, fool, cripple, and crazy. I'm just going to use that cliche in order to not see what's taking place right now on this planet. And we're not sure exactly what they're planning, but I got a good idea. I got a real good idea. I have my thoughts and my theories about what they're trying to set up, guys. Tell me what you think in the comments, because I know you guys, your brain is turning just like mine is. We seeing all of this evil. We know what's at the core. There's no doubt about it. Nobody can convince me to who is not behind all of this. And I tell you, they're just not gonna go down without a fight. And I'm just hearing about all these train derailments, guys. This is no error. This is no. I am not convinced that this is some type of coincidence that all these trains are derailing. We have to use common sense and critical thinking, and that is something that we've been taught not to do. Even the church, many churches teach us not to use our own brain and our own thought process. Guys, that doesn't even make any sense, to tell us to not use our common sense and our own thought process. That's crazy, to even expect people to be that foolish, to not think for themselves, and that's a lot of the problem that I have with religion, is because that's one of the things. There are many things I have a problem with when it comes to religion, but that's one of the major things is, these pastors telling us, that we can't get to God, but only through them. That's nonsense. That's complete nonsense. But we have to use our common sense and our critical thought. And if we do, we can see straight through this bull crap. We know exactly, basically, what's going on and who's behind it with all of these train derailments. And if you pay attention to the one in Ohio too, I just thought about it. There's so many. I'm trying to remember every city that that it's happened in. And it looks like the one in Houston too. Okay, they all coming to me now, guys. But if you look at how they all conjoin to form a major area, it's like there's a connection, and it appears that what they're trying to do is cause a chaotic emergency. I see through it. Okay, I get it. And I know many of you guys do too. Tell me what you think in the comments, because I know if I see it, many of you guys can see it too. So, but it is, we have to be careful, guys. You guys be safe, be careful. There's some other things I want to say. I'm not so sure I can say right now. Yeah, but I want to say. Maybe I have to put it in an email to you, but be careful, guys. Be careful about drinking the waters in these areas. I see in Ohio, I think they've been testing the waters, and I'm hearing that the waters are extremely contaminated in a lot of areas. Definitely Ohio. They're telling the people to drink bottled water. I've seen video footage of the rivers, the bodies of water that are contaminated, and you can see the chemical when you see that rainbowish look in the water. That's a very indication that the chemicals are there. And so, I'm hearing about contaminated, maybe acid rain in Nebraska, flesh-eating rain in Nebraska, something of that sort. Don't quote me on exactly. I know there's something with the rain that's in Nebraska, something going on with the rain in Nebraska. So from Nebraska to Ohio, Detroit, South Carolina, Kissimmee, Florida, Houston, Texas, Tucson, Arizona, something's going on. And again, unless you've been under a rock, for these past 2-3 years, use your common sense, guys. Use your common sense and critical thought. Please. It was given to you for a reason. You're not walking around here, with these abilities and not expected to use them. So use them, guys. Don't let the church tell you that you're not to use what was, the Creator gave to you. Use it, guys. And if you're using it, you're going to see at least the basics. We're going to see basically, that, these rotten devils are, they're up to something. They are. We see it very, very clear. So I just wanted to come on for a moment and just tell you to be careful. Be careful, guys. And it's going to come down to it where we're going to have to, at some point, we're going to have to stop putting our nose in the air or looking down to the ground when we pass one another. We're going to have to start greeting each other in love and connecting arm in arm and becoming a family again, a true family. We're going to have to help each other. We're going to have to help feed each other and, support each other mentally and spiritually. It's coming down to that. And there's no way around it, because that's how we are supposed to be as beings anyway. We are supposed to be loving beings to one another. Simply as that. And we've gotten away from that for many, many years. The evils have done a great job with all the tools that they've used to separate us and to make our people, hate each other and even hate themselves. They've done a very great job in what they set out to do. And so it's up to us to reverse it. It's up to us to fix it, to repair ourselves and repair this nation and this world. And that's just something that, again, that we are going to have to do. There's no way around it. If we leave it up to the evils, it'll never be done. And if if it wasn't written and it wasn't destiny, they wouldn't be leaving this planet. But they got to go. They got to go, guys. They got to get up out of here. and we got a part to play in this. So let's do what we're supposed to do. Let's not play around and act like these things are not taking place, because they are taking place. And I tell you, we don't have to be in doom and gloom to do it. We don't have to be living in fear, and sad and being down and out. We don't have to be in that place. Keep your vibration up. Continue to flow with the rise of the frequency, and stay in peace. But we can't just sit and twiddle our thumbs and pray and just leave it all in prayer. If you want to pray, that's fine, but we got work to do too, guys. And we must learn to love one another. We must learn to come together as one people, the way we were created to be. And I do not deny that, that at some point everybody's going to need to be under the umbrella. But I tell my people that I have a special love for you, because you mine, you my folk. Those of you that look like me, because we're the most underrepresented on this planet. And it's going to be quite difficult, first of all, to love anybody else if first we can't love ourselves. Number one. And number two, learn to love one another in the collective neuromelanated group. And once we can accomplish all of that, then we can maybe focus on going outside and, those that, first of all, those that act like, they're supposed to act. We got to be right. We can't just, be any kind of way and expect people to love on us, And I'm speaking of others outside of us as well. Not just those that look like us, that some ain't us, but those outside of us. We still, fighting that fight too. So we black people, so to speak, black. Of course, we're not black, but that's the common, the word that most people resonate with. Still many. I tell you, it's been a tough road for us. It is. We are a resilient people, though. We are. And I'm so proud of us. I am, because we gonna fix it. We gonna get this thing done. Yes. And then we're gonna stand proud with our head up high and just walk in, in our greatness. It's coming, guys. It's coming. So I'm not gonna stay on. I'm gonna get ready to sign out. But I just wanted to come on and mention about the things that are taking place on the planet. And there's so much more we can talk about. There's a lot to talk about, guys. You just can't do it all in one video. But these train derailments is the top of the list to be discussed. And then and still us coming together and acting like family, the family that we were created to be. And so I'm still rooting for us. And that's another reason why I am on this message. We gonna make it, guys. I love you guys. I love you to life. You're my peeps, as I always say. And for now, I'm gonna sign out until next time. I'm gonna say assalamu alaikum to you, shalom, namaste, ashe, 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 and all of that. Until next time, peace be unto you. Peace. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.